One.
Okay, babe. I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Word.
And this is out of your single mind, which were
So
as
I'm not
a male.
So I'm not married.
So you're not married.
All right.
This is how you roll back in like 2000 whatever.
2001.
Yeah, you were single.
2002.
So I'm gonna ask you questions that many women want to know inside the male mind. What matters?
So I can go back to my something like a pimp days.
Whoa, too far. But anyway, back to my questions. What is sexy to a man?
Dang, but that's kind of broad.
Oh, come on. Okay. Does the toes matter?
Does toes matter?
Yeah.
Toes matter to some men. You know what I'm saying?
What with the toes? Okay, do I have to pull it out of you? Polished? What?
Yo, it's gonna vary, babe. It's gonna vary from
see.
taste, boo. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about when you hanging out at barbershops, when you were in college.
Toes, for what, my opinion, right? My opinion, what I've seen a lot of cats say toes matter, boo.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? For real. Because, especially if you got them open, suckers are gonna look. Now, that's not to discriminate, because what I'm saying is some cats value some things over others. Now, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
When you're saying sexy, there's two levels of sexy. There's the physical sexy, and then there's the sexy that can carry you longer.
True.
So that's where you need to holler at me on. There's the physical
okay,
sexy.
blah, blah. Let's go to the next question.
Next.
Then. Next question is, and I have one on my mind, and you just talked too long. Okay?
Dirt. Holler at me, babe.
How do men feel about women approaching them?
Yo, I'm gonna be real. First, let me say my diplomatic answer.
Ooh.
Hold on, I gotta do a disclaimer. Some cats like that. But I'm gonna be real. Big no-no.
Explain.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's 2009, it's 21st century, and everybody thinks it's a new world, and women think they divas and all of this stuff. Mistake. Because what's happening is this. It's hardwired into the game for the male to hunt. So if the prey presents itself, right, there's nothing to hunt anymore. So what happens is, check this out. You approach me first, right? I'm gonna do whatever I can because it's on you. You see what I'm saying? Right. So I'm not. So even if I use you, right? Because you came first, you have to hold down the relationship. So whatever I do, it's not my responsibility. Whoever initiates it, it's their responsibility to hold it down. So a lot of women play themselves approaching men. Or no, I've seen this from a lot of sisters, boo. Trying to put out too much obvious signals. That's just as slack.
Obvious signals like what?
Trying to always, just be in somebody's face too strong.
Yeah.
You can't, when you do that, you're playing yourself.
Right, okay. I hear a lot of women say that a lot of men these days are intimidated by their education or their job.
No.
What's up with that?
No.
Are men really intimidated?
No. Now, be real. Disclaimer first. There are young goons who are intimidated. There are young goons intimidated, right? You know what I'm saying? That's real. But even when I had my lopsided afro and too tight leather jacket in 2002.
And your Sims.
And that too. If you even kind of know yourself, it doesn't faze you. When a lot of women say that, two things off the top of my head, right? Number one, women get too caught up in what they have.
Right.
So what happens is they end up becoming too manly. They're too aggressive. And a man, unless he's homosexual, doesn't want another man.
Right.
So you can't wear, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of times I think a lot of women wear their academics, or they wear their job title, or they wear, stuff they have, their car, where they live, and that turns a man off. You feel me?
Okay.
Because, I mean, yo, you got to be able to relate. Don't come at me on degrees and stuff. Don't come at me with that. Because that's coming at me like a man, a superficial man. I don't need another man.
Right. So, you're saying that men more so like confident women. What's your definition of a confident woman?
Yo, straight off the rip, a confident woman doesn't have to project an image of herself. She's just natural.
Right.
You know what I mean? A confident woman can be herself. She doesn't have to try to create a lot of words, create a lot of visual effects. She can more so be herself, and if she's confident, she rolls with you in a way where it's like either you're gonna like her or not. Most women don't have that. Most women hinge everything on a guy liking them. Now, you know, a lot of women do that, I'll say. There are a lot of confident women. Let me erase that. I know a lot of confident women, but I also know a lot of women who hinge everything on trying to get attention based on how they put something out.
Right.
But a confident woman can leave it or take it.
Right.
You know?
Well, you know, I gotta go on this. Because, you know, this is talk around town with the women.
Word.
Physical appearance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing, you know, how do I want to put it?
Word.
In shape, or do they exercise, gym? Like, do y'all really want like a darn ballet dancer body looking chick? Is that true? Because, you know?
Nah, no, it's not. A lot of, it's like, once again, every guy is different, but what most men don't want is some kind of extreme.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Either way.
Either way, man. Either way. I mean, I know they put these little rail thin chicks on TV all the time, but that's not what time it is. You know what I'm saying? That's not what time it is. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that changes from culture to culture, but that's not what time it is. But you also don't want another extreme of overweightness. Because what that is going to be reflective of is how you feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a man's instantly going to say baggage. You know what I'm saying? Too much baggage. Right. Every man can deal with baggage. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want more baggage than you can carry. You see what I'm saying? So like appearances are just a reflection of how the person feels about themselves in certain cases. True. You know? And then what also comes with that is how you carry yourself. Because how you carry yourself can make up for any kind of appearances.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Let me see. I guess I can ask about natural hair because I have natural hair. What do a lot of men say about natural hair or the weaves and styles?
Man, I don't know.
Do y'all care?
That once again, yo, surface level, most men got their preferences. I can say personally that probably the average man is going to be attracted to what he saw on TV. You know what I mean? But we're in a time now where, you know, what guys like is becoming more diverse. Me, I never liked what everyone else looked like. Because to me personally, that puts you on zombie mode. I just felt like as a zombie. If you ain't doing something different, I couldn't feel it. But it's about how you rock it.
True.
It's about how you rock it, you know? Because you can't rock stuff always looking depressed. If Beyonce goes around looking depressed, you know what I mean? Then a man's not going to want to roll with that. Not long term. You know, so not long term.
True.
But, I mean, some of us like weave. Some of us would rather you be more real, you know. But ultimately, down to the bottom, it's going to be about how you rock it.
Right, because I did rock my weave that time, didn't I?
Yeah, you rocked it, but you caught me on the natural hair because that was you. You know? So.
True that. So, I mean, behind closed doors is what a man think.
Word. That's what it is, boo. We're going to have to chop this up another time, yo.
You can hit up the women next.
Word.